we are also going to call for expression of interest and picking of nomination forms for SEC and other executives of the special organs at national level. And of course, we shall talk about NRM primaries for special interest group committees at Parish. The NRM Electoral Commission has successfully conducted and concluded the exercise of expression of interest and picking of nomination forms for parliamentary and local government council positions. And the statistics is as follows. Constituency members of parliament, 1,579. District women members of parliament, 586. LOC 5 chairpersons, Lord Mayor, City Mayors, 553. The total out of the exercise that ended yesterday is 2,718. We congratulate all those members and that call upon all of them to come for nomination beginning tomorrow 17th to 30th June 2025. Let me emphasize that nomination, which will start tomorrow from 17th, will end on 30th. It's not one day, 17th to 30th. Monday to Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. We'll start on 17th to 30th June 2025, Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturdays, Sundays, and public holidays will not be permissible or permissible. Who are coming for nomination? Members of Parliament, aspirants, LOC 5 chairpersons, Lord Mayor, City Mayors will be nominated from here, Plot 13, the headquarters of NRM Electoral Commission, Shadondo Road, Kampala. The following will be nominated at the district level. Municipal City Division Mayors, District City Directly Elected Councillors, District Councillors and City Directly Elected Councillors. 3. District/City Woman Councillor. 4. Special Interest Group Councillors at district and city level, i.e. the youth, male and female, the older persons, male and female, the PWDs, male and female, and the workers, male and female. That will take place at the district, running the same time, 17th to 30th June, starting at 8 to 5 every working day, Monday to Friday. Saturday, Sunday, and public holidays are not permissible. All those intending to nominate will have to come with only 2 people, nominator and seconder. In case they don't have, they must have identity cards, national identity cards of those 2 people. Those 2 people must be duly found in the national register and must be NRM people. So they will register at the security desk and receive a token number. I don't have it here, I will demonstrate. They will receive a token number at the gate. A token number means we have numbers from 1 to 1,000. The number you get is what the commission will use to usher you in. We are not going to allow a stampede that you come, you find people in a line, you just come and go in front. No. You'll have to have a number, like you enter the bank, the banking hall, you pick a number, and when that number is called is when you go to the counter to be assisted. I want to request that we shall be very, very particular about tomorrow's exercise, because the nomination is where mistakes are made. When you go to the tent, you'll find officers who will actually help you get through the system. They'll take you to the desk number 1 in tent 1, where you'll find you must submit your fully filled nomination forms and all the required documents. Then you proceed to tent number 2. Tent number 2 will only have legal officers under the Director of Legal Services. Any question that will be raised will be answered by those legal officers. Once the legal officers clear you is when you go to tent number 3, which is this one, for final nomination and flag off. We have cards of this type. We have this type of tags. Cards. Tokens. If you are 104, you receive that one. If you are 105, we shall give you 105. It starts from 1 up to 1,000. So without this card, token, you can't move to the next state. What about ministers? Ministers are busy people. We shall handle them specifically as they come. What about the Right Honorable Deputy Speaker, who will be coming at 11 tomorrow? We shall handle him specific, so that after some time he's out of the place. What about the disabled? We shall handle them as special guests in a special way. Within a short time, they will be cleared. What about the mothers, lactating mothers, and mothers who are heavily pregnant? We shall handle them as special guests in a special way. What about our sickly people who could say, I'm sick? We shall also handle them in a specific manner. What we are requesting is members to know this exercise takes place from 17th to 30th. So there's no need for crowding. Of June, there's no need for crowding. Nomination process is free of charge. If you have paid your fees, expression of interest fee at the bank, just carry the documents. Because we are going to compare what we have got from the bank with what your receipt indicates. Because we don't want any forgery to be detected or to be left undetected. Call for expression of interest for SEC members. The Commission hereby calls for expression of interest and picking of nomination forms for Central Executive Committee members and executives of special organs at national level as follows. The NRM Electoral Commission hereby calls for expression of interest and picking of nomination forms for SEC and executives of special organs at national level as follows. Venue, NRM Electoral Commission Headquarters, Plot 13, Shadondo Road. Period, from the 26th June to 1st July. 26th June to 1st July, 2025. We request all those who are interested in the different SEC slots and national leaders, executives of special organs at national leaders, at national level, to come and pick forms. What are the special organs? Youth. Youth representative at Central Executive, at SEC, is a special organ. PWD representatives at SEC is a special organ. Women League representative of the women in SEC is a special organ. Central Executive Committee, they know it very well. SEC. The older person representative at SEC, the Central Executive Committee, will be represented. Other than Historical League, the Veterans League, the Workers League, Entrepreneurs League, all those special leagues at national level will also pick, express interest by writing to the commission, they pick the papers, and they go to pay at the bank. They know how much they pay. The period is Monday, 26th June to Friday, 1st July, 8 to 5 p.m. Saturdays and Sundays and public holidays will not permit it. Eligibility for SEC. Listen to this. Eligibility for SEC. You must be a Ugandan, aged 18 years and above. You must be a registered member of NRM. You must be a registered in the National Voters Register. You must be a person of proven integrity. Proven integrity. You must have a track record of service within the party. You must have a clean criminal record for the past 10 years. Clean criminal record. I don't know whether that's good. You must have a clean record. Actually, it's much better. For the past 10 years. You must not have been involved in criminality, in perjury, in falsification of documents. If we get you to have been part of falsification of documents, I'm warning you. We are warning you, don't come here. You must pay a non-refundable expression of interest fee as in Schedule 1 of the NRM regulations. So we are calling upon all those who qualify to show interest. What we've been reading in social media, people running up and down like headless chicken, will now be brought to order. Number 4, NRM primaries for special interest group committees at parish level. The NRM Electoral Commission would like to remind all interested aspirants that there will be party primaries for special interest group committees at parish level throughout the country on 20th June 2025. We shall repeat this, we shall keep echoing this tomorrow and the next day. Special interest group committees at parish level, we must get flag bearers to compete with other parties. And we must warn that those who are attempting to buy our candidates, you are not above the law. Once we have got flag bearers, they can't do primaries, they rush to try to entice them with money. We want to warn them in advance that we shall crack the whip and make sure you lose it twice. So the elections will be at parish headquarters, and the officer in charge will be the NRM parish registrar. Note that this is strictly a college election, and eligibility for candidature and voting is that those who have won at the village now move to the parish on NRM ticket. I thank you. I will now request to confirm that nomination by proxy, voting by proxy, is not allowed. When you want to nominate with us, come to the party electoral commission headquarters. We shall not allow you to deceive by sending people here. The few nominations we are doing are those of those who are busy and those who are going for medical attention. I thank you. I now invite my senior colleague to... questions first. Okay, give me the look. If NRM has collected 6 billion, what is the money for? Won't I give you tea here? Party money is for facilitating party activities. The NRM Electoral Commission will need to print voter identification slips for all voters in the country for ease of identification. We can use part of that money. The NRM Electoral Commission has staff who work in villages, parishes, sub-county, and districts. We are paying them honorarium out of that money. The NRM Electoral Commission has another round of expression of interest for LOC 5 councillors LOC3 councillors and LOC3 chairpersons. That one is coming soon. We are using part of that money. Indeed, the money is even not enough. This money you are talking of 6 billion is even not enough. But because we are a party that respects financial literacy, we commit ourselves to use only our money. We don't get any money from government except the mandatory one. Flag bearers. When flag bearers have been officialized, we give them money to help their campaign. Even at National Electoral Commission level, we pay 3 million for them. When they go to the field, women MP last year were given 50 million each. Flag bearers, 60. Were given 60 million. The constituency MPs were given 40. And it was not enough, and they kept saying add. And we get from that own source. Indeed, we still need more money. And that's why we call for expression of interest and paying non-refundable fee. So tell those political parties that think we are part of the government coffers that we are not. We would be looking more glittery than we are if we are getting better money. We are funded by the party. The moment you have a flag, you are funded. Those details I'll give you in the next press conference. But all of them, up to LOC3, who are flag bearers, are funded by the party. It can go up to 1 million as we go down, but they are all funded by the party. So this money you are talking of 6 billion, I need 60 billion. It's not enough. 6 billion. We need over 6 billion, which you have collected to fund the party. 6 billion, which we have collected to fund the party.
What's wrong with that?
6 is over 6.
We need over 6. Kisoko Boys Primary School taught me that if I say over 6, it can be 7. Yes? Principal, can you print out for me the payment for SEC? You have it. Oh, it's here. May I answer that one? You have to be a chairperson of the party, national chairman of the party. You pay 20 million. 20 million only. Expression of interest to be a national chairman of NRM. We are not in Kagere or Magere. You pay 20 million. You pay 20 million. If you want to be the first national vice chairperson, you pay 10 million. If you want to be the second national vice chairperson, female, you pay 10 million. If you want to be national vice chairperson, Eastern, Northern, Western, Central, Karamoja, and Kampala, you pay 5 million. League chairpersons, national leagues, you pay 1 million. I told you of the leagues. Other executive league members, national, 500. And you stop there. Because the other ones now is what the other ones paid. So those are expression of interest which we are calling for is not for the presidential flag bearer. I want to clarify. The flag bearer for national presidency will be in the National Delegates Conference. So people were masquerading around here the other day. They risk being arrested. We are saying what we call for is what you come to express. The other time there was a young man coming for presidential flag bearer. We have not reached that level. So don't jump the gun because you are testing deep water with both feet. You will drown. Lastly, young lady. Oh, you have one. Then yes. If they said the sake of 2019 endorsed President Museveni for 2020 and beyond, the same proposal will go to the National Delegates Conference. Because it's the National Delegates Conference which deals with the presidential flag bearer and chairman of the party. So when it comes and you'll be alive, God will keep you. That question should be asked then. 5.5 billion. Yes. paid before the deadline is being considered by this commission in a special way. But if someone pays late and claims he paid early, we shall also call the bank to give us the returns. Yes, lastly, we are duty bound to investigate you. We are duty bound to call on Revenue Authority, to call on the Director General of ISO to give us a profile report on all the candidates. We are not going to allow people who are tainted to take positions in the party. A political party in power must lead by example. So once we nominate all candidates, even those coming for MPs, we also verify their records with the UNEB, with the district internal security system. That's why we want to get the names early. We don't need to vote someone, we say you're a flag bearer, then it's taken on. We have already got some people serving us, that some people have criminal record and they are not supposed to take positions until after 10 years. So how will you prove that? We prove that by going to the system, by writing to the intelligence, by writing to UNEB, by writing to Revenue Authority, that these people coming, are they clean financially? Have they been paying taxes? Or they are just working and surviving on people's taxes?